Help us figure out WSO Steve Olson's JQing off the charts. PayPal mission. Huge object, meteor, return, hour-long recording. Just ignoring answers. Live meteors, sporadic E propagation was explained May the 4th, would be with you this year. But let's go over JAQing and JIAing. Just asking questions and ignoring the answers. Just ignoring the answers. The act of cowardly spouting off accusations while hiding behind the claim of just asking questions, while continually showing that this is what you're doing by ignoring answers and continuing to repeat the same stupid questions over and over again so you can be part of a discussion you have no qualifications to be in. When a meteor enters the Earth's upper atmosphere, it excites the air molecules, producing an ionization trail, a streak of light and that sort of thing. An elongated paraboloid sort of curve behind it, tens of kilometers long. This ionization trail may persist for less than 1 second, up to several minutes under extreme conditions. Not longer than that. Occasionally occurring at heights above 85 or 105 kilometers, 50 to 65 miles. This trail is capable of reflecting radio waves because it acts like basically a big short circuit in the sky from transmitters that have to be pretty powerful that are located on the ground, similar to light reflecting off of mirrored surface or just an echo off of some object from sound. Meteor radio wave reflections are also called meteor echoes or pings. Now, since May 4th of this year, this has also been on the page because people noticed a bunch of these happening. You forgot to put up this disclaimer. It's been up since May. VHF radio waves are sometimes affected by an unusual form of ionosphere propagation called sporadic E. During this event, which can last hours or even days, the radio signal originating from the distant station is reflected by the ionosphere, and meteor echoes are impossible to detect because it's noise. It's extremely loud. Hence the giant-ass spike on the graph, which drowns out any sound or graphical representation for any meteors, since it's not the click or the noise of a meteor. Sporadic E is specific to summer season usually in northern hemisphere, at least in northern hemisphere. In the southern hemisphere it would happen what we call the winter season, but it would actually be their summer. So a strong continuous signal that runs for more than a minute or so is very unlikely to be a meteor echo. Now let's repeat the quote. livemeteors.com, hour-long recording of meteor returns. This disclaimer has been up for a long time before WSO Steve Olson looked this up. It's I wonder if the video he put up shows that he, is staring at the disclaimer at the top edge, or if he maybe tried to avoid that. And yes, some of his followers, cult members, showed up on the page for the livemeteors.com page and posted, "Oh, it can't be sporadic E. That's not the same thing." Really? So you're people who show up who want to prove that the Earth is flat and occupied by gray alien butt probers are the experts here instead of somebody who actually learns about this. Do you know about squealers? Okay, when a lightning bolt hits from cloud to ground, it will produce a high-pitched whining noise on some frequencies. But you guys would just say that was evidence of electromagnetic behavior from aliens or ghosts, instead of listening to the 50 billionth person tell you, or okay, maybe the 50th person telling you, that you're stupid and wrong and that's not what the noise is. Not unlike something I had to do at one point. It's like that noise is from the lightning, because we're in the middle of a lightning storm, this person wouldn't listen to me. I guess it was too loud. So let's review. The first thing we've got to disclaim when we go to the site and find the explanation for this behavior is the explanation for the behavior. Anyway, the archive.org actually held this, shows 2016, May the 4th, at about 2 a.m. GMT, showing that he included this disclaimer explaining this. So there is no plausible deniability. I haven't looked at the videos any further than I have to. because I know he's either going to A, scroll past it so you can't see it on the video because he doesn't want to show the disclaimer that's been there since May of this year, or B, he's just going to act like nobody's going to pay attention. Half his viewers don't pay attention to the links he posts, so he doesn't even include them. And they're all in there, oh, well, we know this is being covered up. It's some sort of important thing. No, it's not. This is like atmospheric ducting, making it to where you pick up what sounds like German radio. It doesn't mean the Germans are in your basement or in your head. It's that you're picking up a German pop station playing current music. It's not a time tunnel. It's not alien speak. It's just some German... It's sprockets, but anyway, he's relying on people not reading a disclaimer at the top of the page since May. Anyway, the list below have archive.whatevers. 3 of them are for screen grabs of this happening 3 months ago. And they don't show the ones that lasted several hours because they're being covered up or because it hasn't happened. Also, the Wikipedia article, if you'd like to look it up, wasn't just created recently to fake this idea. It's been up for a while. And you can go look up the history of it. I was told something similar to this about other radio phenomena. So, now let's review. His followers, his cult members, showed up and said, your explanation, I'm going to hand wave it. It's not real. Don't look behind the curtain, even though it's been up since before they showed up. Everybody visiting there saw the explanation at the top of the page explaining it and decided it must be recent. It's been up since May the 4th. Be with you, and thanks for watching, and have a good day. And WSO Steve Olson's followers, don't call him on his BS because they don't want to, because they like trolling. Bye.